All right, let's go on to some archaeological stuff. The Bible is true and reasonable. I'm here to tell you that. So let's look at some archaeological stuff outside of that even. So now, in the Old Testament, there's all kinds of cities and places and everything talked about. And opponents of the Bible are going to just dog on things and, this never existed. And one of the things is the biblical city of Ebla. And it was said, it doesn't exist. We've got no proof for it. The Bible's a sham. It doesn't true. Until in 1968, they found the biblical city of Ebla. And they actually found its library with 17,000 tablets writing all kinds of history stuff. It's 4,500 years old, what they found. And listen to all the stuff that it proved biblically, the Bible talked about. It talked about Abraham's victory over the Mesopotamian kings in Genesis 14. It talks about the cities of the plains, Sodom, Gomorrah, Admah, Zeboah, and Zoar. All these were disputed until the archaeological stuff proved them to be true. 4,500 years old, all in harmony with what the Bible teaches. Come on, man. That stuff is awesome, right? So let's look at the next thing. It's called the Tel Dan stone, right? It's carbon dated to the 9th century BC. It tells of the Aramean king's victory over the king of Israel and over the house of David. Again, people were like, David never existed. We always talk about the house of David. It doesn't exist. We have no proof for it until we did. Just like the Bible talks about. Right around the time, that was actually carbon dated to right around the time it actually happened in the Bible. So check this out, the next thing. This is a shard found at Gath. Now, in the Bible, Gath was Goliath's home, of David and Goliath fame, right? And of course, Goliath doesn't exist. We got no proof for this. This shard right here is carbon dated to 950 BC, right around the time that David was to have slain Goliath. You know what the inscription on it says? Goliath. It's within 70 years of what the Bible said happened. We got no proof until we did. Again, this is all scientifically dated and everything, so, right? All right, check out this next one. This one, many of you might actually know. It's called the Cyrus cylinder. 6th century BC is when it was carbon dated to. And so it names Cyrus as a conquering king, and then he sent the Jewish captives home to rebuild their cities and temples. This is exactly what Ezra chapter 1, verse 24 says. Names Cyrus by name, says he sent the Jews home to rebuild their temple, and now we've got actual historical proof that happened, just like the Bible says. And it's also 2 Chronicles 36:23. It says that Cyrus did that at that time. It's right there, historically proven, on this thing that was found. It's pretty famous, dating back to almost when it happened. Come on, this is crazy. Like the Bible, everything they find proves the Bible. You notice they don't find stuff that disproves the Bible, or else you'd hear about that. But there's not much that they find that disproves the Bible, right? But you don't hear about this too much, do you, right? All right, how about Pontius Pilate, who sentenced Jesus to death, right? He never existed. We got no proof for Pontius Pilate. That's all garbage. The Bible's a lie until we found this thing, which basically says Pontius Pilate, prefect of Judea. Again, carbon dated to 26 to 37 AD, when Jesus lived and died. It was found at Caesarea Maritima, and that's literally what it says. Pontius Pilate, prefect of Judea, just like the Bible says. It's like, let's just keep bringing more and more over here, right? All right, check out this next one. In Romans chapter 16, verse 23, this is the crazy thing about the Bible. It names so many names and places and all these things that are checkable that you literally could disprove it easily because there's so many things that they say that could be checked, right? But so in Romans 16:23, it says, Erastus, the director of public works. You know, Paul was just talking about this guy, Erastus, the director of public works. Oh, he doesn't exist. Oh, until we found this that says Erastus, director of public works. It was found at Corinth, exactly where Paul said he was. I'm like, again, I don't have time to just keep going with everything, but the Bible is insane. It's like so cool. There's so many proofs if we just dig in and get the truth, man, and look at it. It's like the book of Luke which is one of my favorite books in the Bible. I always start with Luke. Luke, check this out. It's one of the most highly respected historical documents even to this day. It contains 32 countries, 54 cities, 9 isles, and 95 people who all check out historically and archaeologically. Come on, that's impressive. I'm like, I mean, again, the Bible is true and reasonable. And the more I dug into it, Tracy, we're like, we're going to have to actually live this stuff. It's real. And I was like, wow, but you don't hear about it.
If you like this video, you can click right here and you can watch the full version of this sermon. You can subscribe to our channel and watch every Sunday with us at 11:30 a.m. We hope you have a great day, and as always, go Bills.